Hey guys, Steve here from Scotch and Things, and today let's talk about the Franklin Armory Reformation. It's their AR that is 11.5 inches. It's got an 11.5 inch barrel, which would technically make it an SBR, but they're saying it doesn't need a tax stamp. And if you look through, the ATF paperwork and their paperwork, it's real technical what the ATF considers something to be a rifle. And that's, does it have rifling, you guys can go through and it's all trigger press and what the projectiles are doing, like with a single trigger press compared to if you hold it down, what makes it a machine gun. So a lot of people have been speculating how the Reformation is getting around this without using a tax stamp. And if you guys know anything about Franklin Armory, they're kind of known for their binary trigger system. And if you don't know what a binary trigger system is, we'll use my Glock 34, which is clear, for kind of an example. So what a binary trigger does, it is when you pull the trigger, it will send a round down range. Okay, and then when you let go of that trigger, it sends a round down range. So technically, with each pull, so there's 1, 2, and the trigger. So with each pull and release of the trigger, it would send one with the pull and a second round down with the release of the trigger. So that's what a binary trigger does. And a lot of people are speculating that's how they're getting around that, because it's with one pull of trigger, it's doing two separate, there's two shots. There's a shot when you pull and there's a shot when you release. So that's getting around the technical, they're saying, and then some other people are saying, well, no, it's kind of like the shockwave, it's a shotgun. Well, it's not a shotgun, because who honestly would buy an AR with no rifling? You know, the rifling is what puts the spin on the bullet and sends it down range. Without that rifling, it's just going to kind of go out and tumble, and it loses a lot. And, the velocity's not there, and it'd just be like you'd be better off just throwing rocks at that point. And no one would spend the money on that. And that's another thing. I haven't heard cost. I don't know if this is something I'd buy. Like I don't want to go through the paperwork right now to get an SBR, because really it's just kind of a cool thing for me. I might look at getting an AR pistol, because I don't need a tax stamp and stuff like that, just because I don't want to go through the hassle of the paperwork right now. But back on the Reformation, if you look, another possibility is, so this is a picture of what's on most of their most of their lowers on their safe select area, and you can see that picture on the picture of the Reformation. So there's the binary. So when you click binary, it's that squeeze, it shoots, and you let go, it shoots. That semi, you wouldn't be able to use that option on the Reformation, because that would be technically a single action, and it sends it down and then safe. But it's on the Reformation. You can see that in the pictures. So another theory is that if you select from binary, remember binary, bang, bang, if you select the semi, you would pull the trigger back, in essence. You'd pull the trigger back and nothing would come out. Okay? You release the trigger, bang, it releases something out. So that could be a possibility too, and that would be their semi. It would be click, nothing, bang. Or in the binary mode, bang, bang. The triggers are good. I like their binary triggers, but I don't know if I'm interested in a gun like that. Are you guys willing to, depending on what the money is, if this came out at a great price point, they're going to sell a bunch of them. If it's, I think anything over $800 really, to me. What do you guys think? What are you willing to spend on something like this? That's not truly, really you're buying a trigger system. in something that's a short barrel rifle just to get that short barrel rifle. But you can't call it that. It's not a short barrel rifle, it's a firearm. So you're getting something in this size package, you know, that 11.5 inch package with a goofy trigger. Is that something you're really it's kind of a novelty to me? What do you guys think? Do you really want to spend the money to go bang, bang? And you could, I believe, you know, when you go bang, you can put the gun on safe and it only fires one round then, and then when you take it off safe and let go, bang, another. But that just seems like a lot of work for something like that, you know, in a self-defense situation. Yeah, then you're getting two, you know, bang bang, you're getting 2 rounds. That I can see it in that aspect, but at a range or just kind of plinking around, which is what I do and what all you guys do, I don't know. I think it'll be a huge success because everybody, at whatever price they put out, I think people are going to flock to it because they're saying, oh my god, I'm getting an 11.5 inch AR and I don't need a tax stamp. Well, but you're getting one with kind of a unique trigger system, if that's what it is, and I believe it is, because if you look at Franklin Armory's stuff, excuse me, I need some coffee. If you're looking at their wording and their stuff, they're calling it, you know, patent pending their new special system. So they've already got that trigger out there. But now I think it's the bang bang, but also the pull nothing when it's in semi mode, and when you release it goes bang. And we're also used to this, you know, bang bang. So that's our normal, that's what we've all been training ourselves. It's muscle memory. It's this. And now you're going to be training yourself bang 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 bang, or in the semi mode bang. Is that going to screw up your muscle memory? All that time you've spent dry firing and practicing to get that trigger pull and consistency, and now you're screwing that all up. You're doing all these new functions and trying to retrain the finger in your brain to do something else. Is that going to screw up your regular everyday shooting? You know, trigger pull is where it's at. You're watching reset and trigger pull, and now that sends a round downrange. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a cool idea. Depending on price, the price is the key. Where this comes in at price is if I'm interested in looking at it or not. Because honestly, with that binary trigger, which I think they're goofy, they're nice, but I think they're goofy. I think that kind of goes against everything in shooting for me that I've trained for. Let me know what you guys think, and what kind of price are you willing to spend on this thing. Alright, thumbs up, you know, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what kind of content, what other videos you guys want to see from Scotch and Things, and I'll see you guys later. Talk to you later. Bye.